Good morning, Beck. It's Thursday. So I would love to wear a sombrero to work, right? And I don't understand why you can't get like a kick out of hats. Because to me a sombrero to work would be amazing. Could you imagine me like walking around taking people's orders with sombreros on my head? I don't know, Beck. You've got it pretty lucky having a hat. Kind of. Not really, I hate hats. I'm just trying to make you feel bad. I used to have to wear a hat for Alibaba, and I hated it with passion. Purely because when I got my hair cut this length, I can't tie it up properly, but then I can't have it down because it was too long. So it'd just get stuck in my hat and you'd get like a sweaty line, and then you'd look really funny when you had to like leave work. But sucks to be you and having a hat, right? This month, Beck, I am doing Vlog, which is vlog every day in August, and I'm doing that on my regular channel, which I'll link in the doobly-doo. But you should check it out because you'll find out how my day in the city went, because that was really fun. And you can see the picture of Chrissy and I. We got sketched, and it was really cool. I have nothing to say today. It's absolutely appalling, and then I've got to go do a vlog every day in August video after this. So I've got to think of something to do. I don't know whether or not I'm going to fail on this or not, Beck, so you should just keep tabs and make sure I don't fail it. But in saying that, thank you for your advice with the video. I put my video on a lower quality and it uploaded so much quicker, and I turned my screensaver off because I didn't realize that if I kept the screensaver on, the screensaver stuffed it up. I thought it was just like when it fell asleep and stuff, it stuffed it up. But yeah, thanks. Also, secondary note, what was all the money for that you had? You had so much money, and what was it for? Did you like already go on Deal or No Deal and win all the money, or did you just rob a bank or something? Tell me. But yeah, my life isn't that interesting at the moment. I have work tonight at 4 until close because I'm managing again. I'm reading a couple of books. One of them, actually, if you've been to the movies recently, you've probably seen a preview for a movie called The Help. And it's based on a book by Catherine Stockett. And what it's about black women in Mississippi in 1960 and how they had to look after white kids. But they weren't allowed to use the same bathrooms, or like they were trusted to look after the people's kids, but they were really like degraded as well. Like they were really badly put. I don't know how to word it. You get what I mean. Anyways, this is the book that I'm reading. This is the movie kind of thing. But in the end, one lady, she writes a piece about it. This is what I've gotten from the preview, so I'm presuming it happens in the book. But she writes a piece on it, like a book piece or a newspaper piece, one of the ladies that wants to become a writer. And she gets stories from all the helps around the town, and she kind of tries to make a change. So it's kind of about that, and I thought it was really good. Like it's written by all the perspectives, through the perspectives of like all the main characters, so it doesn't just stay on the one character, which I really love in a book. I love how they flip characters. But yeah, I'm reading that book, and I'm also reading The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett, which is like a huge book. I started reading it, and it's like 1,000 pages or whatnot. But then this one came in the mail because I've been getting my books from book depositories, which I think your mum told me about on Facebook. A few people told me of the one site on Facebook, and I think your mum was one of them. But I got that from book depositories, which I'll link in the description bar as well, because it's really, really good if you want free shipping with your books. So the books get shipped over from England for free, so it's really cool. But yeah, and I'm reading Pillars of the Earth, but I started reading that, and then this book came in the mail, and I was like, well, I've got to read The Help first, which is this book here, because like the movie's going to come out. I can't read the book after I see the movie because it's not how you do things. So I've started reading that, but I'm trying to multitask the two books. But at the moment, like once I get into one book, I have to keep reading that book. I don't think anybody else wants to hear me rambling about books, so I'm going to cut this video short and go for a run because that's what I do these days, because apparently I go for runs. Yep. So yeah, tell me about your life. I say that every week. Tell me about your life, Beck. Whoa. Like we care. Nah, I'm kidding. I promise I'm kidding. So I'll see you on Monday, Beck. And for everyone else, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye!